Welcome to another process video. Let's go inside and see what we've been creating today. Let's see what's on the desk. It's literally, it's there from yesterday. I haven't done my prompts yet because my sister-in-law and nephew came to pick up little Cooper. Didn't they, Freddie? Yeah. So we had dinner, sat in the kitchen and had dinner together. So it was lovely. So my desk is literally how I left it yesterday. Having said that, I did get out and popped here on the desk what we're going to do today. It's left over from the prompts yesterday where we made the edges. I haven't finished my page yet. Where we made the edges. Now, what are we going to call these? I can't think even what I called them now. But I looked up the video that Kat told us about, and Tammy Brackett said she called them juicy edges. So I'll try and think up a name as well. But it's not a new idea, but it's just something that's so relaxing. Let me show you. I used to have a little tin, and every day before work I used to sit at the kitchen table, glue stick and little tin of edges, strips of paper, little waste bits, magazines and painty paper. And let me show you one that I'm in the middle of here. Haven't done it for ages. That prompt yesterday reminded me. This gives you a better idea of what the edges are like. So you just go through the book. I'd only done one page here. Oh no, 2 pages. You go through the book. Or you can do 1 page at a time and you put your edges on. So here I'm using an old diary, and this is one that I made in 2017, so you can really see it's alligator mouth, isn't it? I had been doing scrapbooking, and then I thought I'm going to do my own thing a bit more. So this is what I did that year. So there's the edges. So what have I done? Oh look, that's on Mother's Day. That's the boys and myself and Freddie. So I've gone round the edge, all the way round at the top actually as well, and then I put tissue paper, and then I put the photograph on. So that's how I use the edges, and it's nice to get back to doing it. So I thought today we'd do a smaller project. You do you, whatever you want to do. I thought we'd make a postcard with the lovely fold over edges. Oh, I looked up and I wasn't recording. What am I like? Now I don't know what I've said and haven't said. I'm making a postcard. It's 4 by 6 inches. I've chosen out of here, I chose a background paper, put that on, and then I think I was just chatting away to you and putting the edges on. What am I like? Oh dear. So yes, it's just very another relaxing thing to do on a Tuesday morning with you. Last week it was squares of paper, wasn't it, for the storage, and this week it's little rectangles of just any paper. I love this old computer paper. That was from their papa. I've got a big box of that, and that's tea dye. And this one was avocado dye. So any time that you've got little strips of paper, you could make yourself. I probably didn't show you the tin. I love the tin. Scottish shortbread. You can make yourself a little container. I'm running low of little strips of paper to make some relaxing corners. And on the blank paper here, I just did a stamp. So I've got these out from yesterday. That's the great thing about, I just do this background stamp. I'm going to use this on my seaside scene. There you go. They're meant to be snowflakes, but I thought they'd look underwater-ish. So that's what you can do if you've got plain bits of paper. Again, this is a craft. No, well, there shouldn't be any rules really in our arts and craft, but there's no right or wrong way. I love that. And it's very simple. Nothing new here. I was saying, I think, actually this is from Kat. It's a community effort here. It's lovely. Some of her painty paper. Isn't that lovely? I think it was Dawn from Let's Make a Mess where I first saw this. I'll just see if I can find one of her videos. So yes, nothing new to see here. I'm just rediscovering something that I did a long time ago and found really relaxing. So it's nice to share this with you, just to remind you, and you can say, oh, I remember doing that ages ago. I'd like to do it again. I was saying that's leftover, from the snippet roll, so I've got some fabric and paper. This paper is shiny. That was from Alison from AJ Inspired Life. So nothing's wasted. You can use all our little scraps. You can't save every scrap. But when things are too small, I save them because they can make clusters or tabs. Let me show you down here on the desk. Giving you a closer look at the desk, there's my butterfly and blooms, one of the signatures, and I put my Happy Man in there actually. Here's the zine, that's that pile, so I can finish my porthole zine. Yeah, this is the sort of thing I get up to on a Tuesday, and for the rest of the week really. This pile here has got some fussy cuts and other bits. That's to make envelopes. I love making envelopes. Again, a very easy, gentle thing to do. And flow. What's on your desk? Wow. Tell me, where did you get this wood? And what are you making? Watch this space. It's Saturday morning and I have company in the craft room today. Sam there's Freddie on his little bed, memory foam bed. Look, Sam is actually using the planks. Fantastic. He's there in the garden. Don't know whether you can see him. So I've only got one plank there now. There's just one more to add. Actually, you can't see. Yeah, look. That's better. One more to add. Let's find a nice colourful one maybe. Here we are. Find a big, normally, sorry, you don't have to put that much thought into it usually, but I just did. There we are. Let's stick the last one down. And that has, there we are. That's made a lovely background. I'm just going to put another little bit just up here. because it's not completely covered. So you can see how easy this is for a journal page or a background, or making ATCs or postcards. Let's just tear that there. Lovely. There. And it's like that at the back. So I will probably put some white paper over here because I'll need to put the address on the postcard. So let's, tell you what, I'm going to go over to here to my pile that I've got here for, what shall I have for making envelopes? Shall I have the vase or the clock? Quite like the vase. But the clock's quite nice. It goes with the Paris. Oh, I think I'm going to have the clock. Lovely. Torn edges. Just going to come down and pop that on. Just making a little collage, really. There we are. What else have I got? Got some lovely things on this pile. You know, I think I'm going to leave it at that because I've got all the beautiful edges. Got the clock, and I'm going to come in with my words. Get my word tin. Lovely friend Caroline made me that. Let's see what words I've got. Oh wow. Oh gosh. It says, "We are stronger." It would be wonderful if that would say, I'd love to say, "You are stronger than you know." I love that saying. I love saying that to people. Let's see what words we can find. Oh, beautiful moments. Oh, that's lovely. Sharing beautiful moments together. Oh, I love that. Now, I realise as I'm sharing pictures of the rain, that for some of you, the rain is a very stressful thing, and there's a lot of flooding, and I'd like to send my best thoughts from my heart to people that have got flooding at the moment, and how hard that must be. And people in our own community that have had issues with flooding, thinking particularly of lovely Kendra. Pop the lid on here. There we are. I do hope you've got your snack with you. Can you see I've got, as soon as I got in, I made myself a lovely coffee because it's morning time and I like to have a morning coffee. You usually see me in the afternoon when I'm having my afternoon cup of tea. So I have my cappuccino and I've got a little jam tart here. Janice was asking, I won't eat any now because I'm talking to you. Janice was asking me, did I make that apple pie I was talking about last week? I didn't. I realised I couldn't think why I didn't make it when she said that. It was because I went into the kitchen to make the apple pie and then thought, oh, it's nearly dinner time. So I made a quiche instead. I made the pastry and turned it into a quiche. So had something healthy for dinner with salad. So I will make the apple pie though. Just sounds delicious, and everybody was telling me in the comments last week about theirs. So it was lovely. And then with the leftover pastry I made some jam tarts. I've just gone round it with the bronze, making a border. What else can I add to it? Let me get some washi tape out. I'm going to show you the washi tape drawer. Has this drawer stayed tidy? Let's see. Here we are. Let's open it and see. I can't remember. Have I kept it tidy? Oh it's not too bad, is it? There's the stamping. Oh, I haven't done too badly, actually. It's nice that you're here with me to do this. This is very much how I make my envelopes. Just yeah, no plan. That's what I'm trying to say. No plan, just having fun, really. And put this heart washi down because, oh look, the light's gone out again. Let me turn this on because it's dark. Hold on. Is that better? I don't know. I put the heart washi on because I've got some washi on the sides. So I'm very pleased with that. It's all stuck down, and I think that's going to send through the post nicely. I might do some more doodling on it. I've actually got some doodling here that I did. This was cats when I did on Cat's live stream, and this is great. You just tear off a piece of your tissue paper and you can pop that down. Great idea, Cat. Thank you. So let's just, don't even need to get my pens out. I've got some doodling there already. I love that. Although I don't mind getting my pens out. Lovely. I might do some more of those. That's fun. We're not in a rush, are we, when we do this? Just a nice, gentle, relaxing, crafting time together. Fold that over. And this one. Where shall I? It feels like I want to put it over here. There we are. Stick it at the back. I don't know why, but when I create, I do love to put dots. I don't know why. Covered them up, so I'm just going to put some of these bronze dots here. And maybe some swirls in bronze as well. I'm just playing now. I'm just playing. I love it. So yeah, that's the postcard made. I'm going to turn it over. Gosh, it looks lovely at the back. So you can see what if that was on a journal page. Love it. So I'm going to put some white on the back here. Let's just make that the right size and we'll make that into a postcard. Now I do have another idea. So I will set myself up while you go and get yourself a coffee, because I have an idea. It came to me during the stream yesterday. I thought, oh, I think a little fabric journal with fabric border, with a fabric border. So for you, it will just be a mere second. For me, it's going to take me about 10 minutes. There we are. Wonderful. I've used this glue because it's quite strong, so it'll go nicely through the post. I don't know why I'm tearing that. Is it because I can't find my scissors? I don't know. Let's just get the black Posca and then go down the middle. Ooh, wonky. And write postcard. There we are. Postcard. And I'm going to send, oh, of course, upside down. Everyone's a winner, isn't it? I did that on purpose. No, not really. Ah, Anne, if you're watching, everyone's a winner. I've obviously got that little bit of wiggle room with this glue. Oh, for goodness sake. I love it. Upside down. Goodness me. There we are. Is that Posca pen dry? I'll be smudging it. I will make sure that's glued down properly. Postcard. Right way round. Ready to send. I love it because it's got that little bit of fabric on it. That's lovely. Right. I'll set you up with my next idea. I've added Janet Canada's wonderful slow stitch Heart of Love to the washing line. Let's go and see Fred. Look, he's relaxing today and it's raining. Hopefully there'll be the lovely sound of relaxing rain as we craft. Isn't it wonderful? Cooper went home yesterday, so it's very quiet, isn't it, Freddie? Right, I'm back. But it didn't feel as if I was away at all. I've eaten my jam tart. Oh. I have another sip of my coffee. I've got this beautiful envelope from Janet B. She sent me the friendship star and the other bits and pieces and the Heart of Love. It would make a lovely autumn journal cover, but for the minute I'm storing in it just the little strips of fabric that I've got out that I'm going to make my scrap patch journal. Scrap patch journal, I mean the scrap patch quilt squares. So I'm going to use those today. So I've got some, this is wadding. I'm going to cut some pages and I thought we'd make a little journal together, little fabric journal. I haven't even sorted out a cover yet, but I just want to put the pages together and try out the same technique that we've been doing in paper, but with fabric. So that's another page. Just cut this out. I thought I'd take you along with me for the whole process. I don't know whether there's a right or a wrong way to make a fabric journal and put it together. This is just the way I'm going to do it, so yeah. Oh yes, so there's enough there. That's lovely, because once it's, oh lovely, I'll just cut that up there. And I will find some nice fabric for a cover. Upholstery fabric would look lovely. This is the time where I ask you what's on your desk at the moment. And I know some of you are really too busy to have projects on your desk at the moment. Sometimes, gosh, life is like that. And maybe this is just a time you do have a little bit of time to yourself. You can do your art in your mind as well, can't you? I've had phases in my life where it's been like that, where I haven't had a chance to create. But sometimes, like, I make notes, can make a little ideas book. It's what Mary does, that she's inspired by Dee Dee to do that. Write down the ideas and you can always come back to them. Or sometimes even if someone's crafting along, you feel like you're doing it with them. So let's just see if that same idea works with fabric. I'm going to pin some on, but of course now that I've got my handy dandy, there'll be no more struggling in these process videos with me threading a needle. And all these are cut out, they're going to be different lengths. I think I'm not going to mind that. I'll just pin them on so you've got an idea of what it's going to look like. Actually, I can just take one page out there and fold these over. There we are. And you can do these on the machine or slow stitch. It's up to you. You can have a mixture. Sometimes our Lizzie Brewer, she does a mixture. I think she calls it spirit stitching, when she does a mixture of slow stitch, and that's her made up phrase. Slow stitching and machine stitching. You do you. You do what you feel you want to do. That's wonderful. And then you can go all the way round. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm loving this. You can imagine how relaxing this is going to be. You could do it for one page, or you could do it on every page of your fabric journal. Just anything goes. Well, I better let you go, and it's been lovely. It's been lovely just to spend this extra time with you, sharing some of my ideas, and share some of your ideas. Have you got any ideas of how you would like to use this? What will you have a go at the paper or the fabric? And a lot of you, like me, have done this in the past, and I thank the people that came before us and shared these ideas with us and inspired us. And has anybody else had any ideas of what they want to do, if they want to, making their round zine? I was talking to Sam yesterday, and he came up with a really lovely idea. I'll show you next week. I'll show you. Oh, it's fun. It's a fun idea. And I think Julia was going to make one, the friendship circle, something along that line. Someone else said something, and now I can't remember. Oh, let me know what you're thinking, your thought process. So you're going to leave me here at my desk, and Flo's going to be busy doing her woodwork, and Freddie's relaxing after having his cousin to stay. He's had a hectic time. Teaching a pup is a hectic thing. You can see this is anything where you've just got little scraps of bits. It just seems really relaxing. It's almost, I don't want to turn the camera off. No, you just turn the video off. That's it. We'll say goodbye. No, I'll say goodbye. Put the phone down. I know it's like that, isn't it? Ah, dear. I'll see you actually in people's lives. It's always nice to have a chat. I'll see you later on in the week. Let me just show you what that will look like. Wonderful. And let's pop it in the fabric journal. There we are. You can see the edges of the pages are going to be quite wobbly, but quite nice. Yeah, lovely. I'll show you that on Monday. Show you how I'm getting on. Lovely. Well, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining us. Take care. Have a really good week, and I hope you do manage to get some time to yourself. Take care, everyone. And goodbye from Freddie too. He'll need a good old brush. He mops like crazy when it's been raining, when he's got wet. Take care, everyone. This week I've got work by another young Korean artist. It's lovely. A pen and ink drawing. Beautifully done, beautifully doodled. I love it. It's here in the hallway. Look, it's in the hallway. And here's the little artist himself. A little young Sam Nash. He did it in his art class.